Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel. And yes, another video on Sirenix Power app made by TSUMANGA Studios that has been updated recently. And actually I'm not so pleased with this new update. I will tell you why. In the previous video on Sirenix Power app, I introduced you to the new interface, to the new style of Sirenix Power. Well, this was the very first style of Sirenix Power, and then I decided to delete this app, but then I changed my mind because I wanted to see what kind of improvements they made also during the gameplay, the process of playing the game. And it turned out that they have made some kind of improvements that I liked. That's why I decided to do a video on what I like and dislike on Sirenix Power app new update. So please watch the video while I'm doing some comments. And the very first thing that I liked was the animated interface. Yes, I liked very much the way the logo turned on with the background music playing, and also the main menu thing with 2D animation style, and that was really cool. I appreciated it really. Actually, I've never expected such thing, and when I saw it and the background music playing, I was like, wow, cool. Actually, I thought that they were going to bring back the old 2D version, but they just brought it to life with animation style. So for this case, I'm giving a big like. I liked it very much. That was cool. But the very next thing I paid attention to disappointed me very quickly. And that thing is that little box for coupon codes. And I realized that something might have happened to the fairies. And yes, something has happened to the fairies. If you want to play for your favorite fairy, you have to pay a certain amount of money. Well, before updating the game, I had some feeling that they are going to make fairies for money. But then I just shrugged it off and told myself that perhaps they were going to make Daphne for money and not the others. But turned out what I expected. Before updating the game, I unlocked Techno for Hearts, and then I just rushed and updated this game. A feeling or an intuition was telling me not to update this game until I got all the other fairies, but I just ignored it. And now, well, a good lesson. Always listen to your feelings or intuition because it knows what to advise you. If there are people that might say or think, shame on this girl, she doesn't want to donate her money or give it for charity or something like that, well, shame on you. Because, first, you won't know, there's no guarantee whether your money is for charity or donation. You will never know that. A charity would be if you bought, for example, a new expensive computer or a tablet or a phone or a mansion, a building, an apartment, a new dress, etc., whatever you like, and give it to the, for example, first worker or a beggar or the poor family, or just go to poor family and give your money to them. That is charity or donation thing, when you do yourself a thing for good reasons, not just playing the game for something like that. This just proves a very sad fact that people nowadays just want to do a good thing, a kind thing, if they don't have their stake or interest in it. This is very sad, and the most part of the world and most people are like that and thinking like that. And what's so terrible, they are thinking not over moral merits. Just imagine how perfectly the world would be if people did good things, kind things to the others for no reason, or for only one reason, one special reason, to see that their work, their attempts are making people happy, really happy, not just play the game and say, I'm donating money with the game. That's not a donation, neither charity. The other thing is spending money for no reason, a total waste of money. Maybe some are going to think that I'm greedy or something like that, but I'm just thinking that spending money on a thing without an account is just a complete waste, a total waste of money. You could spend that money for a thing, for example, for a dress you liked, or for a computer, for a building and other things that I mentioned before, or even for a charity, for a real charity, but not for a game, even especially without an account. And besides, remember that this game was originally produced for kids who don't work and spend their parents' money. And imagine a family that is not financially good. Again, maybe some will say I'm just greedy, but from my point of view, I just like to appreciate the results of hard working, nothing else. I would spend my money on real things that I will use in my real life rather than in a virtual game. Maybe things would be different if this game had some kind of account, so that if you lost your old data of this game, you won't be so in terrible state, and you could restore your data. This is similar to a case if I had not unlocked Tecna. I just don't want to imagine what would happen to me if I updated the game without unlocking Tecna and having gathered all those 7,000 hearts. If only Daphne was for money, I would be okay with it. And now the other problematic part is that this game doesn't provide us with alternatives. Yes. Of all other Winx Club games, I will always love Bloomix Quest because it provided us with alternatives. The collecting of diamonds have their reason, but in this game there is no reason for collecting these hearts or Sirenix hearts. In Bloomix Quest game, we collected diamonds for boosting our powers and for unlocking other worlds. But there is nothing like that in this game. Seriously, I don't find any good reason for collecting these Sirenix hearts anymore. If some will say that it is for power, for getting those powers, well, that's not so much a good reason. It doesn't provide us with an aim, a goal. There's no incentive in playing this game. You just can play this game for some time and then get tired of it and delete this game. When this game was for money, well, the fairies and worlds were for money in those times, very first times. I just downloaded it, played it, lost my interest, and deleted it. But when in this game, the fairies were for hearts, it was very different. I had the aim to unlock them all, and I wouldn't just deleted the game if I hadn't unlocked them all. I had a goal, an aim, an incentive. If TSUMANGA is planning another big update for this game, please just provide us with alternatives. Provide us with requirements. Please. For example, if you want to play for a fairy, you either have to pay a certain amount of money or collect, for example, an increased amount of hearts. For example, not 7,000, 10,000 for Tekna, 15,000 for Musa, 20,000 for Aisha or Layla, and so on. The same for the worlds, please. Give us alternatives for this world, for the other worlds. Offer us the paid version, but also offer us the requirements for unlocking it for free. For example, if you want to unlock this level or world, please collect 50,000 of hearts, 5,000 of barrels, gain 3 stars in all levels of the first world, and you may unlock this level or world, or just pay for this world. And also you may use achievement and Sirenix box for requirements. For example, if you want to unlock Flora, pay, or you may or you need to collect 30,000 of hearts and unlock all the gems of the first level, first world of Sirenix box. That would make this game very, very cool, and would make us play it for days, for weeks, and never delete it perhaps. And who knows, one day perhaps this game would become something like Bloomix Quest. And one minus, big minus or dislike for this money kind issue. Now the very next thing I liked is the process of moving in this game. Other characters, except for Bloom, were not moving so smoothly, but in this update they made it really good. I like the way Tekna was smoothly moving. It was like the sensation of flying, really flying, and I liked it very much. And her moves were so smooth that I even in some places lost my control over her. So I'm giving a like or plus to this improvement of movement. And if you like playing games while walking, well, don't do that with this game if you're not so experienced or unsure about it. The next thing they changed is the colors and effects of the spells. If we had the other fairies, we could compare what they have done to the spells, to the colors of the spells. In these games, we have only Bloom and Tekna, and they changed Tekna's color into darker ones, and I think Bloom's colors remained. And so I'm giving another like or plus to this improvement, especially for the effects of the spells. And other things that I really didn't like are a screen appearing every time you finish the level, asking to watch a video to earn 100 hearts. I didn't like it. It appears every time and irritated me. Also, there was another screen during the gameplay that appeared beneath the screen, telling me something about internet connection when I didn't need that because I was offline playing. And also, the screen that asked to watch video and earn 100 hearts was appearing when I was offline playing. Maybe this is some kind of bug, or I don't know. And speaking of bugs, they were talking about fixing the kind of the issue concerning annoying advertisement that appeared and irritated people every time in the X version. Well, I myself have never come across with such things. The only bug here in this new version I come across was a frozen screen. When I wanted to play the game, the screen just froze. And it was like it didn't want to play. So, this was my review, my comment, my opinion on this newly updated new version of the Sirenix Power app game produced by TSUMANGA Studios. And you guys may keep on watching this video till the end or not, it's your choice, your right to decide. While I'm leaving you guys for this time, and see you next time, and going to delete this game again, and tell Tekna goodbye again, perhaps forever, perhaps not, who knows what might happen next. And TSUMANGA Studios, if you're planning any new big updates on this game, please, just please, provide us, the fans, with alternatives and requirements. That's all what the fans want. They want to play for their favorite fairies and to conquer new levels and worlds. That's all what they want. What we want. And this is all for this time. See you next time. Stay tuned.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.